I've been doing this since I was 8 years old with great focus and sincerity, and this is the first time that I've felt a true camaraderie with producers, directors, cast, where it feels like we can go through crisis together, and at the other end, all come out, holding each other up. And so, my father, whenever we would write Father's Day cards to him, my sister and I, we would say, "I go where you go." And in a strange way, like, I go where he goes. I do what he says. Because, you can have just a dose of one of his stories or just have a smallest part in one of his films, and it satisfies me for a year. If it's all I do, it's okay.
It's all about the material, and when you come across a talented writer, director, it's joyful to get to work and experience that, have that experience with him. And Craig is one of those guys. He's a special guy.
There are certain things that are kind of emblematic in Zahler's work that go through all of his work, but in terms of story, there's not much that I could say that's really similar. People have asked me to describe his work, and in some ways defies description, but to reduce it to something maybe a little too simple, he's, to my way of thinking, a kind of a thinking man's Quentin Tarantino, which isn't to take anything away from Quentin, but his stuff has the immediacy and the great entertainment sort of explosiveness of Quentin's, but it also has some deeper and darker aspects to it, which aren't grindhouse, which are far, far more elevated, all together in the same movie. That's one of the things that's so fun about working with him.